podcast, man. Make sure y'all subscribe if you're new to the channel. Please subscribe. Please hit that like button for me. Please hit that like button for me. Please hit the like button. Appreciate everybody showing love, support. It's always big when we support each other with whatever we do out here, man. For real. It's go time. Go time. The streets of YouTube is on fire. It's on fire, man. It's on fire, man. It's on fire. Got your boy 50 Cent going against T.I and the Harris boys. I ain't gonna say the Harris family. I'm gonna say the Harris boys. The boys is stepping up. As y'all know, 50 and T.I had their little dispute, back and forth, back and forth. Nobody got into it. Nobody. Now it seems to look like, excuse me. Everybody already know what happened. Fifth posted T.I.'s wife, which is the mother of grown children, man. The mother of grown children. A lot of people saying, why would the kids get involved? Why would King get involved? A lot of people saying that, man. But anybody that got a love for their mother, anybody, that's an automatic quick reaction. I don't care what nobody says. That's an automatic quick reaction. And I'm neutral to the situation, but I'm going to speak on a few things. A lot of people would start, they say, well, that's just Fifth, man. Why would they still, put Fifth moms in it that's not here? They have a lot of people that's saying, well, Fifth knows his moms is not here. Why would he speak about somebody else's mother, knowing that that could come back to home? And pretty much so it did. Pretty much so it did, man. It did. Because saying anything about anybody's mother, man, could go all the way to the left fast. And that's what happened. Went all the way to the left fast. And I don't really, I don't really get into all the, the troll stuff with 50 be trolling. He'll troll people and say little slick things, and even when it's just neutral ground, even with when, just say for instance, him and Ja Rule, I still don't get into that. I don't really laugh at people that joke on other men, because I know how that can get quick, fast, in a hurry. But, when you're in that celebrity world, ain't too much nobody can do. Celebrities always have security around them. When you are a celebrity, what can you really do? You can't get out there beefing. And when you do take it that route, I don't know if you should be able to be mad at somebody else if they come back at you if you did it for purposes to spark reactions or attention to the actual rapper you're going at, and or to the consumers, the fans, whatever you want to call it. Because now, this one here, this is what, we in Black history? This one here made history in February, almost before February ended. This here done made Black history. This is one of the biggest rap battles, or I don't know what we call it. But this is one of the rap battles or rap wars that went down in history as of now. Ro Williams, what up? This is going crazy right now. So as y'all know, King been going at 50 with the memes and the pictures. He's basically trolling how 50 would troll a person. And you would look at him like a little kid. He's a grown man. He's 21 years old. Not only that, he's coming at it in a very intellectual way, how to come back at a person on a level of being a grown person, not on a child level, because they say YN. YN, I don't know if a 21-year-old is considered a YN. I look at teenagers considered YNs. For real. So, that's not it. He's not a YN. He's a young man now at this point, man. A lot of people said, you know, he's a little lightweight and all that. A lot of people sleep on lightweights. King might be prepared, ready to fight, ready to do whatever, and how and ready to take his loss. You ain't gonna play with him like that. It's looking like he's ready to lose if he have to, even though he's gonna be going for a win. And just because he little don't mean he don't know how to fight. He might know how to scrap. Might know how to get it in. Can't sleep on him. Y'all sleep on the little young slim dudes. That's not, no. I can't say what won't happen. You gotta see it happen. Anything's possible. That's a fact. A lot of people say, you know, he didn't grow up like that. You know, he ain't no thug. And T.I, him growing up with a silver spoon in his mouth, he shouldn't have never even really known the hood. But his grandparents lived in the hood, so that's going to be hard to stop that. Then you got, you know, a lot of people that have rich kids, or should I say a lot of rich kids that grow up rich but get a taste of being around the hood, end up being in the hood because they like the hood. I know a lot of people that lived in the hood, but they never hung in the hood, got jobs, they go to work, they might speak to the people in the hood, but they take it in. But end up being nice with these anyway. Still know how to rumble. So it ain't about because you grew up with a silver spoon in your mouth. We just got to keep it real. You still might know them type of people that still know how to throw them hands. So you ain't got to be from the hood. Now, if y'all utilizing the word being in the hood and busting them things, you know what I'm talking about. Maybe that might not be in his aura. That might not be in his aura, but still, we don't even want our kids in the hood really taking those type of actions. We'd rather them fight. That's how we came up fighting. So we can't say what he wouldn't do because he grew up rich. But he has been in the hood with his grandparents. So we can't say what he won't do and can't hold his own and all that. And because he's slim and that's supposed to mean something. That don't mean nothing. The name of this is called heart. It's called heart. You gotta have heart to get in that ring. You gotta have heart to get out there in the streets and throw them hands. But we don't want that to come to this or to that, having to get in that manner. But when you mention the people, moms, it's a whole different demographic, man. You never know what a man might do or where they might take it. So I'm just saying, other people that's just chiming in saying that he's from a silver spoon in his mouth, boy, you ain't gonna do nothing or you won't be this or that because they come from that. That's not true. You never know what somebody can do or how they can do it. It don't matter what type of home they come from. A fight is a fight. That's just that. But it ain't cool, man. It ain't cool how this whole thing is starting to transpire. Hopefully, I don't know. Hopefully it chimed down a little bit and they realize 50 he ain't gonna do no rapping, so they can leave it alone. But if 50 keep posting memes and all that, then you already see what Lil King gonna do. He's gonna post his memes too. So, you know, hopefully, man, this will get under wraps. Or if Fifth come back with a rap record and it's a hot joint, I don't know. But this new joint that Domani just put out is the most respectful but disrespectful. He's spitting on this joint. When I first heard it and listened to it, I was like, all right, it's all right, cool. But I had to pay attention to the thought process of this record that he put out, man. He went crazy, man. Yo, you talking stupid up here, man. We'll get rid of you real quick. Sound dumb. I don't even know how to respond back to that idiotic combo. We have a real grown man talk up here, man. But yeah, I call this one the most respectful, disrespectful joint in American history. And this is a Black History Month. Boy, we gonna remember Black History after this one. After Black History Month after this one. After this month, man, cause T.I got his boys and himself going at 50 right now. We ain't never seen it comes to a going back to back at 50 like this and dropping the memes, and nobody done that before. And little 21-year-old guy, grown man, has the thought process to fight fire with fire, the same way Fifth come at people with the memes and all that. It's a big one right here, y'all. But I wanna react to some of this song that T.I. other son Demani put out, man. If y'all didn't hear it, but y'all gotta listen to the lyrical wordplay that this young boy is putting down right now. Like, wow, he's saying some deep stuff on this joint, man. Let's vibe out real quick. It's called Sorry Miss Jackson. Wow. Light them and light my light. Yeah. Sorry, Miss Jackson. Wow. Sorry, Miss Jackson.
Miss Jackson, am I overreacting or is it valid? I wanna have a one-on-one convo about it, man. You sacrifice your life for so the world could see his talent. He's a legend now, I guess it worked out, but I need some answers. Are you happy with the way he been holding your family name? I need to know, cause I can't sleep at night thinking you died in vain. I think it got to him. People won't tell him because he pay him. The emperor's new clothes.
He said, hoping you didn't die in vain. He said, he think it got to him, but people won't tell him because he pay him. Wow.
Tell, we need to tell. We fell too many times from shells or either jail. Catch got 9 lives. One more will ring the bell, and I don't want to do it. Reason I came to you, I'm hoping you can talk me through it. Maybe it's
he said the reason I came to you, hopefully you could talk me through it.
Something that you could tell me, bring some understanding. I'm more level-headed than the people headed to this mansion. I hope you know it's time sensitive. I think Ricky really was a little confused, but I won't mention it. Part of me, if I'm digging it, hate to have you reliving it. You supposed to be resting. Just a few questions. Do you whisper in his ear before he makes his decisions? Can he hear you pass the nervous laugh he do when he timid? And is he really happy? Time took the basket and give his leg to the actual business. He used to be something. We thought it was a joke, but now we see it's something off for him. I offer him a chance to reunite with you, and I'll do it. Nothing left.
Said I offer him a chance to reunite with you, and I'll do it. Wow. He's basically talking to 50 moms, man, in this song. This is deep right here. Very clever, man. Very clever.
Have to do it, so I just send him to you, Miss Jackson.
Said I'll send him to you. Wow.
Hey Curtis, I encourage you to do a little research on my whole family, but you can start with me first. I know you're not familiar with a mother or a father. Maybe that's the reason easily you'll talk about them. Maybe that's the reason you be targeting the women. Let somebody try.
So I know you're not used to a mother and a father. That's why you talk about them. Yo, little homie get deep on this joint.
Your mama bet you probably wanna kill him. Speaking of killing, Curtis, I heard you was a firebug. Well, I would be the reason all your fans put their lighters up.
He said, Curtis, I heard that you was a firebug, but I'm gonna be the reason all your fans put the lighters up. Whoa. Yo.
Put your lighters up if you've dealt with abuse. Put your lighters up if you're no longer enthused with a nigga running around, profiting off our pain. Love it when we fall down, that's when Curtis gets paid.
Said a nigga falling off, a nigga profiting off of our pain. Hoping we fall off. Oh my God.
I put your lighters up if you too want the truth. Many men sin but don't profit like you from it. You don't even drink but you'll fake it for the news coverage. Seem like you know 50 Cent more than you know you.
You said you know 50 Cent more than you know you. Wow.
Curtis, goddamn. I think you went too far to stop now. I got a little more information you can jot down. Firebug, I can still smell the gasoline on you. Firebug, at least let them sleep before you cremate them. Firebug, ironic, you not hot as what you used to be. Firebug, and I'm the one delivering.
You say you're a firebug, you're not hot as you used to be. Yo, these little dudes' pen game is mean, man. King got a few hot joints that he's spitting and flowing. The cadence, the accuracy, everything. I haven't heard nothing whack yet in real life. And I'm not on nobody's side. I'm just calling it from what I see and from what I hear. That's it. I ain't on nobody's side. But I will respect the person that stands up for their mama and they sisters, and stand up for women. I'm with that. I'm with that. Gully TV need to learn stuff like this. Stand up for women, not beat on women, man. Let this be an example. Let these Harris boys be an example for Gully, man. But let's go.
Your eulogy, firebug, don't let them put this light up. The next time you miss a mama, I can send you right to her. Try your luck.
Next time you play, say, hold up, man, hold up. Hold up, man, hold up, man.
Sorry, Miss Jackson.
Hold up, man, hold up. Hold up, man.
In your eulogy, firebug, don't let them put this light up. The next time you miss a mama, I can send you right to her.
Said, firebug, put your lighters up. Next time you miss a mama, I can send them right to her.
I'm sorry, Miss Jackson.
And he apologizing to Miss Jackson. If this ain't deep right here, boy, this one gonna go down to history, man. Wow. Yo, this is very deep, man. I don't know what's going on these YouTube streets right now, man, but I waited just to hear more things of what might go on and take place, man. And this one right here was the final straw, is why I had to speak out about the situation, man. I had to speak out on this because this right here, and when you see Domani, his demeanor is just laid back. So I really get why he picked this style of rap, this track, everything. That is deep, man. This one is a deep one, man. And like everybody's saying, man, 50 ain't gonna rap. Everybody be saying it like they know what 50 gonna do and all that. It's like, how you know what that man gonna do, man? He's a rapper. He can rap when he want to. I get it, but how they know he ain't gonna rap and respond? But it don't look like he is, so they might be right. I'm just saying, man. And Norma said, do you feel 50 gonna lose it? Nah, I don't think 50 gonna lose it. 50's comfortable in his skin right now. He's comfortable with, he know what he was doing when he threw the line out there. He know his mom's is in a good place. That ain't, you know, in his mind, he already know that. He's put the flame on the fire. You know, he too smart for that, for him to even let that get to him. It's, you know, like they say, sticks and stones break my bones, but words will never hurt me style. So that's how it get 50 is really looking at it, man. I don't know if he'll respond as far as rapping, but so far he's been responding regardless. But he's doing what he normally do, put stuff up so people can laugh at people. But now it's starting to look like people ain't laughing with him no more. It's looking like they starting to try and laugh at him. That's what it's starting to look like. Because these boys is being consistent back to back, back to back. So at this point, he might do have to answer back. And then we got to wonder what will he answer back with or say. He was saying like, T.I, you need me. I don't need you. You need me to respond so you can try to sell records, things of that nature. T.I is lyrically nice. He said, never is never. Nervin 1990 said, quick question. Being from New York, have you met 50 Cent? I've been around him. I went and auditioned for BMF in Atlanta. And you know, he was right there, but like meet him, like, what's up, how you doing, this, that. I never got a chance to do none of that. But you know, he was chilling, talking to people. He was humble, showing love to people and all that. KDS 5083 say new here. Salute, man. Hit that subscribe button for me, bro. Appreciate you. Bro Williams, man, my bro said, what has the rap game come to, bro? Real talk. The same thing what it's always been. You had KRS-One and MC Shan beefing. You had plenty of people beefing, and it is what it is. Fifth just turned into a whole nother thing because we got social media now. Back then they had social media, but people always been beefing and back and forth and all that. But this social media, you don't have to rap no more. You can do the memes what Fifth doing without rapping. But people now are starting to say, man, we don't want to see none of that. And Normal said Fifth versus a whole family. Well, you know, when you brought the wife into it and she got grown kids, it's a different ball game. So that was like had no choice because you said something about their mother. So now the mother, so now the son's gonna come in and protect their moms. That's just human nature if you really love your mother and you about that business and you ain't playing with nobody about your mother. That's just what that is, man. For real. That's just how that happens, man. Yeah, don't worry, I erased him. Whoever he is, I erased him off of here. I erased him off, clown. Bro Williams said, I heard T.I. say Murder Inc. Filled with bullet holes is crazy at this point. They fill fifth with bullet holes. Yeah, I think I've heard that one too, man. P Moneybag said firebug. Yeah, man, that's what the little young boy said. Firebug. Oh yeah, T.I. went off. T.I. is hot. I don't know when people talk about his rap style sound outdated and all that. What? Outdated? That boy's spitting. Nowhere near sound outdated. He killing he killing all these supposed to be rappers, what they talking about right now. He murdering them. He bringing it back to where it's supposed to be. For real. He said, what he say, I'm revving up the gas. We're blowing money fast. However it may go, that joint fire. That boy spitting on that joint. When I first heard it in the club, I ain't heard it on radio, social media, nothing. One of my homeboys, the DJ, just played it. And I'm like, damn, who that? And people in the crowd already was knowing the joint. This was about 3 weeks ago. And this before he was really pushing it. I'm counting out the stash. We're blowing money fast. Hey, that boy went crazy. That joint crazy, man. A lot of trolls in here tonight, I see, man. They thirsty tonight. T.I. too clever and nice with his raps. And he know how to make souls, man. So I don't know. And that's a club banger right there, what he got out right now. That joint fire. You in the club sipping nice and all that, chilling and all that. That come on, man. Yeah, right. Talk about he outdated. That's a no-no. A no-no. T.I. spitting. And he ain't no punk. Now 50 nice. Yeah, I know 50 nice. 50 be spitting. That's why everybody wanted to see what he gonna do with it. Is he gonna come back with something? 50 definitely nice. That's what's gonna make all of this be a beautiful competition. But 50 definitely nice. But they trying to say T.I. outdated, he needed help to sell records. T.I. is big, and T.I. they whole family money long. Ain't no money shortage over there. Period. They planning them M's. That's a fact. Y'all gotta look at that. TV shows too. T.I. movies too. And he ain't no little low budget movies. That's a fact. He in there with big dogs as well. So I mean, we can't, that ain't even a conversation to have about money at all. That's not even a conversation. But yeah, 50 nice. So Can't take nothing from neither one of them on the music side. It's just all about what 50 gonna come with now. See who like who and who like what. Everybody keeps saying 50 ain't coming back. 50 ain't gonna rap. 50 don't gotta rap no more. And T.I don't gotta rap no more. 50 need him to sell records. T.I need 50 to sell records. That ain't true. How? He got his own fan base. Said T.I was in Ant-Man superhero movie. That's a big boy movie. That's Marvel, Disney, big boy. The joint. He in the joint when they robbed the bank. Another big boy movie. T.I catalog with movies and music is long and strong, man. For real. Yeah, takers, facts. Ain't nothing weak about T.I career at all. Nothing. When did he skip a beat? He ain't skipped no beats. He's still moving. And he ain't no punk. And I seen him in action. Barking on dudes with just him and his homeboys. Like, what? I seen him in action. My boy named Shelton was head of his security, man. My boy Shelton put him in the car. And this was at the height of him and the Shorty Low beef. Shelton walked about. I was coming in. I got there late. Shorty Low and he bought 100 dudes. They go in. They close the door. I told my boy I'm outside, man. He said, hold on, I'm gonna try to come get you. It's too packed here. I can't leave Tip side right now. I ain't even got nobody to come get you. Cause he needed, he had a security, so he had his other security team around, had everybody on post, cause they didn't know how that him and Shorty Low thing was gonna go. Basically, him and Shorty Low made up that night at the club that everybody talk about down there in Bankhead. So he was like, my boy text me, he said Tip ready to leave. Him and homie got on the mic, spoke their piece, they was cool. T.I came out, my boy walked into the car, came and said something to me, we talking, and one of Shorty Low homeboys got stuck outside, didn't make it in with them. And him and his homie. And he seen Tip get in the car, and my boy walked off. GMC Music, salute. He walks over there, lean over Tip car, saying something to Tip. Tip like, man, suck my, man, get out of here. See, homie didn't know that Shorty Long and Tip made up inside of the building, so I guess he still wanted to say he said something to Tip. He's like, nigga, whatever, make your buster move, this, that, woofing. And homie ain't walked towards that car. Tip just drove off. So I seen that with my own eyes. Period. I got another incident with Tip. When me and Dame Dash, we was in Atlanta. And some lady in there was trying to be slick. We was in a hotel with him and Tiny, and her mother, all them. They came in and they was staying in that hotel actually. And the lady tried to call some dudes and all that, and it almost got ugly. And Tip was like, "Yo, Dame, she with you?" And she just left out of the room discussing some business, and one of our people brought this lady around, but she tried to ease her way in there with Tip and the family, and they wasn't feeling that. And she got mad because he told her, yo, you gotta get up and get out. And he tried to get some dudes on him and all that. Dame was like, oh man, I ain't gonna say she was around us, because really she wasn't with us. She came with somebody else. But she did an embarrassing move, and nobody won't put their name on her. Like, we don't know her like that. But they got up out of there. We just started sitting around talking. T.I. Dame was talking. We was in the lobby all just having fun, bugging it. He went back in there with his family and all that. But I'm just saying, I just see that he thorough. So a lot of people was like, yo, and he don't want that smoke and this. I don't know. And then I've been hearing how he been about that smoke. Little slim nigga running through Atlanta doing the things that he do. So I ain't heard nothing weak about him, period. As far as his career, his street career, all the way up to his music career, his acting career, everything, man. And I'm only speaking on that note is because everybody, Fifth, since T.I. been, fell back and was doing whatever he was doing, Fifth been out here still making moves, making noise, and Fifth them got a reputation for, beating people up and putting pressure on people. So, that's, I don't have to speak on that part. People basically pretty much know that. So Tip been quiet, so I don't know. People either didn't hear or they must forgot that Tip wasn't. So I'm just saying that to say it looked like it'll be an even playing ground to me if it was to come to stuff like that. And I'm only saying that to say a lot of people just need to stop talking and trying to arise something like that. Which both of them smart, and T.I. said in his record, I ain't going to the streets with it, but let's get on the mic. What's up? So that's a good thing. One thing about hip hop, it's just always been competitive anyway. It's always been competitive anyway. Some people saying T.I. and 50 wouldn't be a good match anyway, because of the sound, the two different styles of rap music and sound and all of that. But I mean, I thought that when you do verses, it comes with, if you got hit records, what hit record is hot. Now, who was first? Who was out first, or who had, who was first? Or just who got hits, man. That's it. So now if you match up somebody, if T.I. and 50 wouldn't be a good match, then who would be a good match with T.I.? Who is this up here, man? Yo, the trolls is out tonight, man. Trolls is out tonight. Even when I don't even know them, they out, man. GMC Music said off topic, my bad, but any new news on the Big L doc? Well, I just talked with one of the homies, man. His name's Sean. Y'all go check him out on Instagram. And he got the script to the Big L joint. And he's working with Big L brother Don. So, Gangu Roach plugging with me. That's a lawyer that's up here. He's the lawyer that got Max B out. He's the lawyer that got Big Pun's wife, settlement money. Cool dude, just plugging with me like 2-3 days ago. So I've been talking with him, and hopefully I can get Cam to jump on the phone with him. Get Cam on the phone with him, see if Cam wanna, get involved, put a budget together, and bring the Big L movie to life, or a series. I'm thinking series. I was telling homie, man, a series would be good, but that's something that they thought about already anyway. But we was just negotiating, talking about that 2 days ago. So, but I've been talking with a few people that I know that's investors, and I told them I'll get them on the phone with them, and they looking at a budget 250,000, 300,000, something like that. said how many episodes when it happens. I don't know. That'll be amongst, the powers to be. I'ma just put things together and see what I can make happen, and then that'll be the final word with the powers to be, which will be Big L, Brother Don, and Sean that's putting it together, and whoever else that will make it happen, make it come to light. But the average, you just gotta base it off the average series, how many episodes, you know what I'm saying? But that's gonna be big if we get this Big L joint rocking and rolling, man. But a series would be way better because it'll be longer. It's longer money, but you can really tell more of the story of Big L life with a series, opposed to a movie. It'd be in and out, it's done, it's a wrap. A lot of things went on in Big L life, man. With me having him down here with me in North Carolina for months. Running around down here. For about, almost 2 months we was running around down here. And just the things we was doing in the studio. He's one of my first real big artists on my records when I was rapping. Besides McGruff, him and McGruff was my first. Big L was my second. But yeah, that'll be crazy, boy. We get this rolling. So I told him already. I talked with Sean yesterday. Let him know I got some people that got some investors in the pocket that'll probably put up that $250,000. So the ball in their court, and/or I got a few other things that I could, bring their way. So it's in the progress. It's in progress. They trying to make some things happen. They got the script finished and ready. That's the most important part. Now, second part is what we are applying right now. I Am Green said the Harris family backed the bully down. That's what a lot of people saying right now. Chuck NJ said T.I. son Domani just dropped a sound missile aimed directly at 50 Cent. Yeah, we just finished reacting to it, playing that joint, man. That boy went crazy, man. He went crazy. Ain't no fast beat, no up-tempo, no nothing. He just speaking his mind. And the concept is he's speaking to Miss Jackson, Fifth Moms. That's deep, man. That's deep. They just took it to another level with that one. Another level, man. Don't play with nobody's mother, man. Can't do that. Can't do that, man. Nobody better. I never played my mama neither. I'm the same, man. Never. Cause her son's gonna jump off the roof too. Facts. Fifth would do the same thing. He ain't gonna let nobody play with his mother at all. I Am Green said, always told people 50 prey on the weak, but to be honest, he been a victim from the get-go. He wouldn't have popped off in today's music industry because the fans wouldn't respect him. Meaning today, as of now, if he was brand new, fans wouldn't have respected that, right? Like, he built a conglomerate off of trolling because he came into the game with dissing rappers. And he never looked back. Kept dissing and dissing all the way up to date, up to date. And now that the social media thing is here, he figured out another way to do it, which is called trolling. Putting memes up and all that without even having to rap no more about rappers. And a lot of people is backing that. Saying, man, that's just fifth, man. You know, you shouldn't have never just said that. Should have just left it alone because that's fifth. I'm looking like, hold up. And they saying, King is a young boy, he should have stayed out of that. But I remember hearing Fifth say, man, them old niggas ain't telling me nothing. Old niggas ain't regulating nothing what I'm doing. They coming getting at me, I'm gonna get back at them. I've heard I heard that come out of Fifth's mouth before. So how could somebody be mad at what King is doing? I'm just saying. And once again, I ain't on nobody's side. I'm just calling for what I've been hearing. I'm just calling for what I've been seeing 50 Cent do. He don't let nobody play with him. So how could anybody else be mad that a 21-year-old man, he's a grown man, he's not a little boy, he just looked like a little boy. How could they be mad at him for defending his mother? You know how many people probably would have said, dang, y'all ain't say nothing when that man disrespected y'all mother. Then they would have looked weak. Nah, that ain't how that goes, man. Nerve said, do you think it's too late to squash? No, I don't think it's too late to squash. But like T.I said, I ain't coming to step to you to do, I guess, bring no bodily harm to you. Just get on the mic. So it ain't really like that type of beef. So if it's just lyrical beef, even if it was a street beef, it still ain't too late to squash nothing, because it was nothing but words being said, pictures being shown. And it's like King 50 go low, King go lower. You think 50 go stop? He come back with another one. He don't stop. So yeah, it's just all a matter of just who might leave it alone first. Maybe T.I. and them be like, man, I ain't gonna keep going at you. You ain't want to do nothing. I'm gonna tell my sons to fall back. Or 50 might say, I respect y'all for coming back and holding it down. We're gonna leave that alone. But at this point, the question is, if 50 back down, he's known for going at people and then, get quiet. But Cameron was one of the first that was going hard. He the one that created that Curtis. And start people calling Fifth his real name and all that. You had Jada and them that was coming back lyrically. But, it just died down, but it never went to this extent with pictures of mothers being shown. This is like deep, so that's still a good question, man. Aaron Green said, Nah, anyone who knows Tip, know if he ever crossed path with Curtis, he definitely pushing up to get something straightened. Win, lose, or draw. He gonna test Curtis' jaw. Whoever you are, you must know Tip, cause I just told him I seen Tip and he ain't look scared, and the dudes that he was talking junk to wasn't no little dudes neither. He wasn't no little dudes. But it's still all about how you approach a person, cause it ain't like Fifth ain't no sucker. So just testing the person's jaw, that ain't gonna be easy to do. And I'm just saying, regardless if he has security or anything, it just ain't gonna be that easy to do. Now, if you see him coming, then yeah, it's what's up. Hands gonna go up. I ain't saying Tip ain't gonna be ready to thump, but just test the jaw. But maybe ready to fight. What's up? Let's get to it. Win, lose, or draw. Yeah, I see Tip doing that. Tip was with one person. My homeboy's named Shelton, head of security. He put Tip in the car. His boy got in the passenger seat. Tip got in the driver's seat. Tip drove off, had to stop before he made that turn, and one of Shorty little boys ran up there to the car, was talking crazy. And the Tip was like, man, suck my dick, this. Man, you ain't gonna do nothing, this. Dude ain't run over to the car, ain't do nothing. He ain't run over to that car and do nothing. That's the easiest place to catch a person real quick. Run to their car, snuff them, punch them in the face, or, you know. But he ain't fold. That's all I'm saying. And Green said, that's why everyone say he got the right one. Because everybody know Tip gonna go all the way. 50 in them white people pockets. He not crashing out. He just got a good bluff game. Well, I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't say he got a good bluff game. I don't know him for that. I've heard about him. As far as he nice with the hands, he will fight. I heard when he get bad, he spaz out on some of his team when they do wrong and all that, like smack him up, punch him in the face, things of that nature. So I don't know, but like I said, I seen Tip and I've heard that Tip about that life. Win, lose, or draw. I've heard it. Cardi Vaughn said, it's played out. You see, Fab didn't catch no velocity. Not at all. Didn't they say Fifth came back with a record or something? I ain't heard it. And if he did, that must mean it wasn't a good one or a good response back to that Fab record. That's a hard record to come back at. Now, you really got to put one out. You can't really just go in the studio and just do a record and say you dissing Fab in them. You got to go with something crazy, man. Not saying Fifth can't do it, because Fifth is nice. Taking 5209 said they need to meet up. Or maybe even just get on the phone, chop it up. After they get on the phone and chop it up, like, you know, grown men, then maybe a good meet up somewhere, let the world see. It is what it is. It was what it was. We burying that. And that'll be good for the youth to see that these two men buried the hatchet and left that alone because it was getting out of hand. So yeah, I get it. Hold on, y'all. So yeah. I get it. Hopefully that can happen, man. This is the back and forth, man. Once mothers come into play, man, things get ugly, bro. Things get ugly. Take it, say, meet up with their people, go to the bathroom alone and see who comes out. Yo, I ain't gonna elaborate on that one. I don't know how that would be. I don't know how that one would be, brothers. It's getting crazy, for real. Nervous, Nervous said, I think 50 Cent don't do apologies. It might make him look like a sucker. That's a good one, right? It'll make him look weak for the brand that he's put together as far as him being a troll or one of the best trolls in the game. It might mess his troll brand up because now nobody won't want to hear him trolling nobody no more. So it probably won't be an apology. That's a good one right there. That's a good analogy, man. We might not apologize. And now that will put us back to where would this go, right? Where would this go? Because you looking at another guy that's strong minded like T.I. Oh man. Something gonna have to give. Something gonna have to give. For real, for real. And I guess we getting ready to have to see, man. What's the next move for tomorrow? Domani just dropped his joint today, right? His joint just came today. Oh, let me see. Yeah, 5 hours. 5 hours. And a lot of people catching on to it now. This is going crazy, y'all. Little Demani got the internet lit up now. Damn. He said, let me get some of this. And he's the oldest brother. He's older than King. That song is on everything right now. And King and been putting out music, but his song ain't been all over everything the way the Demani joint is right now. The Demani joint is on everything. A whole bunch of podcasters is posting it. Wow. It's getting deep, man. Getting very deep. That T.I joint blowing money fast, though. That joint fire. I like that joint. That's his single. That ain't the one dissing 50. That's just his single. That's crazy, man. But yeah, man, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. If y'all new to the channel, please subscribe. Your boy Big Boosie had to come up here, speak my piece on the rap battle with T.I, his sons, and 50 Cent, man. Please hit that like button. Please hit that like button. If you're new, hit the subscribe button. Hit that notification so y'all know when I'm up here, man. And make sure y'all drop comments when this joint drop again. Drop some comments and let me know who y'all think is the hottest. Domani song or T.I song or King song. Which one is the hottest? Let me know which one y'all like. I like all of them. I'm just saying which one y'all think is the hottest out of all of them. Because this song right here, it ain't no uppity, but he's spitting on that joint. The lyrics is connected, man. And all of them is spitting, man, for real. That's it. James said, real talk, bro. 50 only posted a picture with no content, didn't say anything disrespectful about the woman. I think their eyes just feel disrespected by what they saw. It's not a picture, or I get what you're trying to say, but everybody know 50 when he posts something, it's supposed to be a joke or it's funny. Because other than that, why would you have to post anything? It's like if he just posted a lion or a tiger or something, they'd be like, why 50 post that for? But if he was beefing with the tiger owner and he posted the tiger, they'll know that he posted the tiger and what he posted the tiger for. It ain't what you do, it's how you do it. That's just that. For real. Iron H Temple said, we need more righteousness like this. Respect to you too, man. For real. He said, peace, OG. And everyone. Facts, I like to come with the real talk, with the real stuff, man. And this is what I be saying. This is why my channel building gracefully. I probably would be at 100,000 right now talking junk about people and all that. I'm not doing that. I'm going to speak real talk and give you the real other side of it. That's just the facts of it. So I like when I get real people such as yourself to subscribe, man, for real. I appreciate all of y'all, man. I see y'all in a minute. Hit that subscribe button, y'all, and that like button. I need that like, them likes, man. I see y'all in a minute. Your boy Big Boosie, Street Knowledge Podcast. I'll be back, man.